Hello! So today we are going to talk about something quite controversial, but we have a lot of things to say, detailed explanation. So why don't we want to have kids ever?
So there's so many reasons why people shouldn't have kids, and we're going to talk about the most important ones for us personally, and also, it's also important for other people too. So where do we start? Which is the most important one?
The kids. Is it a gift to be born in this world? I don't think so. There's so much competition out there. Like, it's hard to find a job. It's hard to, I don't know. School is hard.
And every time someone has a kid, there's more competition.
Yeah.
I mean, just yesterday we saw a video on Facebook about the trains in India. Holy shit! I've never seen anything so crazy in my life. Those trains are meant to carry 1,700 people, and currently they're carrying like 4,500 people. You just see like thousands of people outside of these trains, and they're just pushing and shoving to just get on the fucking train to go to work or whatever, wherever they go.
Yeah, most people could not even enter the train.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
And I mean, we see the impact of overpopulation in our daily lives. Like everything, it's just you're always waiting in queues. There's always traffic that's blocking the road, and yeah, it's
more competition,
it's madness.
More pollution. Let's think this way. One more kid equals one more consumer, so one more polluter.
Yeah, it's harmful to the environment.
Yeah, even if we are minimalist and vegan and etc., we are still polluting the planet somehow. Even when we are riding on our bikes to move, then
yeah, we still use plastic.
Yeah,
we still live in houses.
Yeah,
so that's that uses resources. That's deforestation. So many things, that adversely affect the environment. So every time you're having a new kid, there's more resources that need to be used, more deforestation, more environmental damage, pollution, things like that. So got to take that into consideration. And these are things that people don't take into consideration before having kids. They always just think about me. How's this going to make my life better? I really want to love my kid and my family, my lineage, but they never really think about the consequences of having a kid and all the responsibilities other than their own personal responsibilities that come with it. So
yeah, I understand that people really love their children, but what if they could just adopt a child that is already born? Like, we don't need to make new children.
Yeah, adoption should be the only option.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really time now that people stop reproducing, stop breeding.
Start thinking.
I know people may think that's a harsh term, breeding, but that's exactly what it is. We're just breeding more unnecessary.
Yeah, look at the demographic curve. Like, it's crazy, it's scary, it's exponential. Like, what is the goal of all of this? Invade the Earth with as many humans as possible and then kill the environment? No, it's time to think.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that we live in a world where every time we have a kid, there's so much destruction that needs to happen. In an ideal world, we'd be living in nature, be eating fruit, we'd be causing so little harm to the environment, then it's fine, and there wouldn't be such a rapid population explosion because energy isn't so readily available, so easily to be attained. So
yeah, and there's no need to populate deserts like some people might think.
People say overpopulation is not a problem, that we must spread out the population more evenly, but
it's time to watch environment documentaries.
But that still doesn't change the amount of resources that's going into people's mouths. I mean, people are eating meat, they're eating dairy, animal products, and it's just fucking up the environment drastically.
Yeah, watch Cowspiracy if you don't believe us. Cowspiracy.
Yeah, I said if everyone ate like Americans, we'd need 6 planets to sustain ourselves. So that's, and chances are, even if you think your kid is going to be vegan, he's going to ride his bike or
be minimalist,
all this stuff, chances are it's definitely not going to happen because there's so much influence out there. You've got media influence, you've got social influence, peer pressure, things like that will most likely change the child's mind. I know people think that they can raise children the way that they want them to be, but just take us as an example. Our parents wanted to raise us a certain way according to their standards, and we never turned out that way. We went our own path. Our parents got really pissed off, but in the end they had to accept us. And that's how it's going to be if you have a child. Whatever they choose, you're going to have to accept that. and you probably will be disappointed.
Yeah.
In most cases.
Something else.
Having the cost of
the cost. Yeah. How much is it?
Estimates are at least $250,000 to raise a child, but it can be all the way up to $500,000, and that is a lot of fucking money. I mean, if you had that kind of money, you can just chill.
Yeah,
you can chill so much. There's so many things that you can do, you know. And that correlates with the second thing. It's the time, because money buys you time, and that's another thing that you have to sacrifice when you have children. You have to give them a lot of your time.
Yeah, I mean, spend time with them and spend time at work to pay them a few things, many things, and then you become burned out. You can sleep at night at the beginning when they are so tired and crying all the time.
And and then you take it out on them, and that affects them negatively too. So there's just a lot of things that you need to take into consideration when you're having a child.
And as a woman, it changes your body adversely.
It changes your biology, your physiology.
Yeah, your hormones, for example, and when you give birth, and things are stretched, you know that. And the weight, like, this is a 3 kilogram watermelon. I have already carried a 10 kilogram watermelon. It's super heavy, and 10 kilograms is what you're going to wear just before to give birth to the child.
Before you go into labor.
Yeah. So more weight in your breasts.
That's fluid weight, eh?
A
lot of that is fluid weight.
Yeah. And baby weight, fluid weight, and boob weight.
And you have to give up your exercise too.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, if you're a runner or a cyclist, that shit ain't going to go down. You know? Or maybe you can do it, but I don't think it's going to go down too well.
No, it's not really. So it's going to change your life forever. Once you have a child and you're a slave for 20 years.
Yeah, and even then, there's no guarantee that it couldn't be longer, you know?
Yeah. Many people tell us, oh, you're going to regret it, not having children, but we can tell them the same thing. You're going to regret to have children.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could regret having children. Yeah.
Because then your life is not yours anymore. You dedicate your life to your child. And it's love, I understand it.
Yeah, but some people see that as a gift, you know, to dedicate their life to their children.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you can see it that way, that's good for you, but...
It's bad for the couple relationship too, I think. Because then you're so burnt out and tired that you don't even want to have intercourse anymore or this kind of stuff. Yeah,
that's another thing that I was thinking about is your sex life goes down because, I mean, you have to keep that shit private from your kids and you have to take care of them. So you're not going to have as much sex as you used to. And because of the added stress, your sex quality isn't going to be that great either.
And cheating can happen.
Yeah.
And some people, their relationship goes bad and then they want to have children to make the relationship work again, but it's a very bad reason to have children.
No, they stay together because of the kids, but that is a terrible reason to stay with your partner.
We stay together because we choose to.
But let's not drift off the topic. Let's stay on the topic.
The most important is the environment for us.
Yeah, okay, so what's another reason not to have kids? Can you think of any more?
Time, money, environment, and your social life. And your social life is going to change a lot, and you're not going to have your nice, funny life.
But that just comes down to time again.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have time to do the things that you did before, or not as much time at least.
And your house will be full of toys and stuff. Like I know how it is to have children because I've been a child and
she's been a babysitter.
No, I've seen my parents grow myself, and I don't want to do that job. It looks horrible.
Before you're gonna have a kid, at least just be a babysitter for some time so you can experience it for yourself.
Yeah.
Experience that responsibility, and then see how fucking awesome it is to not have kids.
Yeah. So you need contraception.
Yeah, that's another thing.
And contraception is it's a hard topic. There are many contraceptions that suck, you know, like the pill. It's toxic. It's dangerous.
Oh, so we now we're talking about contraception.
Yeah.
How you can avoid conception, right? Conception disaster. Conception of a disaster.
Yeah.
So the best way.
The condom and the intrauterine device, which I don't want to use, but we use something else. Before to meet him, I was considering slightly...
Before meeting me?
Before meeting you, yeah. I considered being sterilized. But actually, vasectomy is much better. Like, if you compare both of them...
The success rate is significantly higher for vasectomies. And there's more things that can go wrong. Because it's such a delicate operation with a woman's pipes. So yeah, guys, just get your vas deferens snipped, get that shit tied up, and then your sex life is just, your sex quality is going to go next level. The freedom is insane. Yeah,
you will not get impotent.
I speak from experience here. I've had a vasectomy for 7 months now. It's been fantastic.
And no hormone contraceptive for me, so that's perfect. What else?
What else? I think we've covered the most important things.
So if you have children, like, it's okay, take care of them. The children that are already on Earth, we have to take care of them.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
don't add more, please.
There's 150 million orphans that need to be adopted. You've got to take that into consideration too. So if you're having a child, you're taking an opportunity away from an existing child that could have your love, your care, your affection, and just have a great life. But instead, like, that child is going to suffer, or it might even die of starvation. Was it 20,000 people a day die of starvation in the world?
I don't know the number.
Yeah, it's just absolutely crazy. So let's take care of our existing problem. And no, it's not your family, it's not your fuck trophy. We are the human race, and we're all family. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
We live on planet Earth. It's not my country, it's not your country. It's
my mini me.
It's our planet Earth, and we need to fix the problem. If there's a problem in Saudi Arabia or wherever the fuck it is, it's everyone's problem, and we need to take care of it. We've got to start adopting this collective mentality that we look after each other
and be a responsible species.
Yeah, I mean, when things go wrong, let's not blame each other. Let's work together to solve it.
Yeah, be part of the solution, not of the problem.
Exactly.
Come on, you can do it.
And the best way to do that is to live your way and live your life.
Yeah.
As a solution and not the problem.
And don't let the social
Don't just
pressure...
talk about it, just fucking do it.
Yeah. Don't let social pressure get on you.
Get to you.
Get to you.
Alright, so that's it for today. Why we want to have kids, and there's so many more reasons not to have kids, but these are the main ones, these are the most important ones for us. If you can think of more, listen down below, talk about it in the comments below. Let's start a fiery discussion here. Give us shit, give us compliments, whatever. It doesn't bother us much. We welcome that. We embrace criticism and
compliments.
Praise, criticism and praise. So there we go. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.